Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with part two of our Dark Park film reviews of Michael Bay films that I own. And on part two, we're going to be looking at films that he produced, films and a couple TV shows. And I'm also going to give off a list of other TV shows that he's done that that I don't own, but maybe someday I'll own some of them. Probably not all of them. But yeah, so if you watched part one, thank you very much, and I hope that you will also enjoy part two. I do have to make a correction though. I talked about the three Michael Bay B's, and I had said blood, boobs, and booms. It's actually butt, butt. So butt, boobs, and booms. So I have to make that correction in there. He's not very bloody. He doesn't have a lot of blood, a lot of action, a lot of people getting hit by guns and stuff, but we don't see a lot of blood. So I don't really even know if blood can be uh, maybe even put in there as a fourth B. But yeah, so it's butt, butt, not blood. Also, I saw this on Wikipedia, and it says here that Michael Bay is best known for making big budget, high concept. That's the important thing. High concept action films characterized by fast cutting, stylistic cinematography, and visuals, and extensive use of special effects, including frequent depictions of explosions. So he has, I want to get it down here to the TV part. So, let's see. I wanted to read that. There we go. Now we're on television. Okay. So, because we looked at films, and we got all that done. Okay, here we go. Films he produced and then television. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here. Um, so like I said before, I'm a big fan of his. I've now I've watched all of his movies. I just never really got into them. I was never really into Transformers and all that, but now I am. Now I really like them, and I tend to uh now gravitate towards something if it's Michael Bay. What I didn't realize is when I was going through my collection is how many Michael Bay produced movies I own. And I thought that was kind of interesting. So I went off Wikipedia and just went through my entire collection, which is like surrounding me and in my bedroom and everything. So it took me probably about 30 minutes to look through everything, and I think I did it twice. A couple films I tried to find a few times and I couldn't, but I'll mention what those are when we get to them. So, uh, the first one that we have on here, and I do believe this is the first. Let me look on here. Yeah, this is the first Michael Bay produced horror film, and this is Platinum Dunes. So, and that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. A lot of these, there's half DVD and probably half Blu-ray on here. So just kind of matters when I purchased it. But yeah, this is the remake, which I really liked. Um, it's it's in this like big box, and it's really thick. So it's two discs, and the first disc is the feature film, and it has on it three feature-length commentaries, basically talking about the production, the story, and technical aspects of the film, featuring producer Michael Bay, the director, and a couple of the actors and more. Then disc two features alternate opening and ending, severed parts, which is deleted scenes documentary on why they were cut from the film, a chainsaw redux, making a massacre, It's a comprehensive feature-length documentary. God, there's a lot of stuff on here. Ed Gein, the Ghoul of Plainfield. Shocking documentary. Screen tests, art gallery, original theatrical trailer, TV spots, music video. It's also a DVD ROM content. So it's, you pull it open and it comes with this metal piece in it, which is the front, but it's all metal, which is kind of cool. And then you open it, and it's supposed to be the chainsaw blade. So that's cool. And then on the other side, you get the scene selections here, and then disc 1, disc 2 DVDs, and then you get evidence. Oh, there, evidence enclosed right here. So these are, I've never opened this because it comes with like this little evidence. It's got like blood on it here, like this little evidence seal. But these are supposed to be pictures from the crime scenes that they found for, that Leatherface. So I've never opened them, and I don't plan on opening that. And then it fits in like this. I don't think that's incorrect. Let's see here. Yeah, this goes this way. This goes this way. And then it goes that way. There we go. So then it goes back to that. And we'll put the metal piece back on here and then put it back inside. There we go. So that was the first film that he produced, like I said, with Platinum Dunes. The second one is the remake of the Amityville Horror. Ryan Reynolds. And this is right here, from Michael Bay, the producer of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is the widescreen special edition. They completely redid the house. All right. And based on a true story. Of course, I don't believe any of this happened. I think it was all fake and just basically done for money and to keep Ronnie DeFaro out of death row and stuff like that. So I don't know. I tend to think it's all fake. But I did a one filmmaker with Daniel Farard, who was friends with like the Lutz family, and he says it happened, that it was actually true. So it's George Lutz is who he was really friends with, and he says that they believe it was true, and he believes that it's true. So who knows? I don't know. I tend to not think that it's true. But so on this one, try to go through these quickly because I got a lot. I got a big stack here. Special features on this: deleted scenes, supernatural homicide feature, discussion of the DeFeo murders and what really happened, which every documentary that you see on the DeFeos or the Lutz families are always different. So you really know. This is why I tend to believe that it didn't really happen, is because there's so many contradictions that it's hard to believe. So let's see, the source of evil, making of the feature, Ryan Reynolds and producers commentary, multi-angle and on-set peaks, and photo gallery. This also has Melissa George, who and Philip Baker Hall, who I think is I think Melissa George is just gorgeous. So, and Philip Baker Hall plays the priest. I'm a huge Amityville fan anyways, so I like it just because it's Amityville. So I have a massive Amityville collection. So and now this is the third film that Michael Bay produced, and it is a prequel. and it is The Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, unrated, too shocking for theaters. So it's got a nice slipcover over it. It's kind of puffy, so you can actually feel the stitches here. Unrated on the side. We got some reviews. And then think, oh yeah, it's different. So this is what the back looks like. What you get on this, feature and deleted scenes, audio commentary with the director and the producers, deleted and extended scenes, and down to the bone behind the scenes documentary. This has Jordana Brewster in it, who I also think is gorgeous. And Jessica Biel is in the first one, and she just looks amazing in that movie. I mean, it's yeah, just amazing. I tend to think that they made a prequel to this because Arlie Remy dies in the first film. So they're like, well, crap, we want to bring back what was the best thing, so we'll do a prequel. And so he's in this one, but I tend to think that's the only reason why they did a prequel, was to bring him back. It's a cool disc. Now the next one is Blu-ray. I do have these in some sort of order, kind of like I did with the other ones. Um, so yeah, they're kind of in order on how they were produced. So this one is nice. This is a Blu-ray. It's another remake, but it's autographed. I actually got it signed, which is pretty cool. So this is Friday the 13th. This is the remake that came out. This is the killer cut. So it's a little longer, a little more violent, and it's actually signed by oh god, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Derek Mears. I should know that. So it's signed by Jason on here, and it says, John, murder you soon. He probably should, since I forgot his name. Derek Mears, Jason, Friday the 13th, and he signed this in 2009. No, that's all right. He was Jason in 2009, but he didn't. But he signed this much later. But that's pretty cool if you can see it there. He was doing an autograph thing out here, like at a comic book store. And so this is the killer cut. Like I said, it also includes the theatrical release and special extended version. Um, exclusively on Blu-ray, you get hacking back, slashing forward, remembers the groundbreaking original movie, trivia, terror trivia track with picture in picture. You also get explore the rebirth of Jason Voorhees for a new movie-going era, additional slashed scenes, and exclusive features via BD Live. You also get the 7 best kills. And it looks like the theatrical version, which is 97 minutes, is R, and the extended version is also R, but that runs 106. So whenever I watch this, I always watch the extended. So here is the Blu-ray, and then this is the digital copy, which is DVD. Okay. The next one is pretty much a Seven ripoff. I love these types of movies that are like Seven. And so I immediately saw this. I thought it was pretty good, not great, but pretty good. And that's Horseman. So we got Dennis Quaid in there, and it's basically Seven, but with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. but it really is 7. It's also got its slipcase on here. And so this one was done in 2009. Yeah, 4 victims, 4 painful secrets. And on this, these special features, you get our audio commentary by the director and director of photography, deleted scenes, widescreen presentation, subtitles, sound, and all that stuff. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It's not great, but I like it. I like movies like this. I love things about the 7 Deadly Sins, and Frank Sinatra only made one film where he's a cop, and it's the first Deadly Sin. And I'm guessing they were planning on doing sequels, but they just never did. Like its box. It says come and see. Okay, next, the rest of these are all Blu-ray except for the final 2, which are TV. This I got just because I'm a completist and I like its cover. It is not a good movie. I think I've watched it 3 times. I saw it once in the theater and went, what the hell? And then I saw it again. And then when I bought it, because I figured, well, I own all the other ones, so I might as well own this one too. And so I bought it for cheap, and I made sure it had its slipcover. Actually, I think all of these but one have their slipcover. And that's the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. I do like its, you know, I like that. Um, this is the Blu-ray DVD digital Never Sleep Again. Yeah, this is bad. Uh, I really wish this was better. Um, Jackie Earl Haley, who I love. I've loved him since Bad News Bears, the second one, Breaking Training, and didn't like that he kind of fell off and then he got stuck doing B movies. I mean, he was I know he was in Doll Man from Full Moon, and he was just kind of in these. Well, he was in Breaking Away, the bicycle movie, hey, with Dennis Quaid, and that was really good. So he was hits and misses throughout his career, and then because of Little Children, he became big again, and he actually plays a child molester in that film. He plays a pedophile. I know both Jackie Earle Haley and Kate, they were together on that, but he did a film right before that that was a remake that got him a lot of notice as kind of a political film. I'm blanking on what it is, but he all of a sudden had a resurgence, and I was happy to see him in this. I think Kevin Bacon still probably would have been really interesting, and he played a pedophile too. Um, and The Woodsman, I think it's called. But yeah, it just did not work, man. Yeah, it just didn't work. But it's got that good slipcover on it. And what you get with this is not a lot. It says exclusively on Blu-ray, select the Warner Brothers Maniacal Movie Mode. This unflinching experience delves into the blood-curdling elements of Freddy Krueger's murderous rampages. Dare to peek through your fingers. And then it says for like special features, a cutting alternate opening, alternate ending, and additional scene, plus Freddy Krueger Reborn. Find out how the filmmakers dreamt up this new terrifying take on Hollywood's scariest franchise, and how the reinvent and follow the reinvention of Freddy Krueger. Yeah, no, that's yeah, nobody's going to want to follow that. One of the big problems with this is just not the story being bad, is they wanted to make Freddy's face more authentic to what a burn victim would be. So like his nose is missing and stuff. And it's just not it's not appealing. It's not what audiences wanted to see, among other things. Where Robert Englund's makeup has more personality. You know, he has the nose. You could really see his facial features. You know, even though he's supposed to be all burnt, and it was just more appealing and stayed with you. Well, this does not. So Blu-ray, and then here's the combo disc. Yeah, DVD, digital copy. So I do tend to wonder sometimes how, how much Michael Bay has to do with these. I mean, he's listed as producer with other people, but yeah, I actually wonder. So he's got his own stuff going on. So yeah, Platinum Dunes. So okay. The next one is a franchise, and I love all these movies. I don't think that there's a bad one. I would love for them to make another one, especially since we're in election year, and since these films are very political. Um, and I have it on the TV show, so we'll be looking at that too. And that's The Purge. So this is the three movie collection for The Purge, and it's got The Purge and Anarchy, and The Purge Election Year on it. It I think at one point I did own them separately, but then I think they were on maybe DVD, and I just chose to just get rid of those and just get everything on Blu-ray. So it's got the poster, like one of the images from the poster on each one. Blu-ray digital HD. Oh, it's got the posters on the back. And yeah, HD picture and theatrical quality sound includes all three movies. Um, so there's The Purge Anarchy, and The Purge Election Year. See, the election year, they could do another one of these. Um, the bonus features on this are Surviving the Night, the making of The Purge, Behind the Anarchy, deleted scenes in The Purge, and character spotlight Leo. All films are rated R. So let's see. So the first Purge is rated R for strong, disturbing violence and some language. Anarchy is strong, disturbing violence and for language. And then Election Year is disturbing, bloody violence and strong language. So let's take. So it's the same here. Yeah, same thing on both. And then inside, so it's got The Purge here with all the credits, Anarchy with all the credits, Purge Blu-ray, Purge Anarchy Blu-ray, Purge Election Year Blu-ray. And then there's Election Year is right behind it. They should have put something down here. I love these movies. So that's the first three Purge movies. Then they made, after that, the first Purge. A Nation Reborn. This has Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So this is a prequel to The Purge, where basically the government, and you can see here it's a black guy with like a Molotov cocktail, and he is all painted up and stuff on the street. So the idea was that the government was going to start the purge in like black neighborhoods and urban areas to see how it would work. Um, And like I said, I really love all of these. I like this one too. Bonus features, deleted scene, a radical experiment, bringing the chaos, the mass of the first purge. This one is rated R for strong, disturbing violence throughout, persuasive language, some sexuality, and drug use. The thing with election year, with this one here, is it's a woman running for president, and the idea was that it was Hillary, so Hillary Clinton. And the front and back look the same. So Blu-ray, and then DVD, and then it's one of those digital ones for the digital. And then after that, the final movie, which I bought, but it took me a while to watch, surprisingly, and I ended up loving it. I think it's one of the best ones. Because at the end, and it's been out long enough, I can spoil it. It ends up going like country wise, and then like eventually like kind of global wise with the purge, that there isn't just a set like day and time for the purge. It's the forever purge. The purge goes on forever. It's every day, every night. And I really like this one. This one mostly centers on like the Hispanic community. And I really liked it. So it says one night is not enough. Blu-ray, DVD, digital code. And it says one of the best purge movies yet. I would definitely agree. I was really liking this. Bonus features on this include deleted scene and an alternate storyboard opening, collapsing the system, behind the forever purge, and then creeptastic wardrobe. This one is rated R for strong, bloody violence and language throughout. And then you got your Blu-ray, you got your DVD, and then the digital code here. So the next one is, this is one of my all-time favorite time travel films. I love time travel films, especially when you time travel and it screws everything up and the person ends up in like some sort of dystopian future. I really like that. This one doesn't have the dystopian future, but it definitely changes things. And it is Project Almanac. I highly recommend this film. A lot of people don't know about it, but is it, I want to say it's MTV? No, maybe not. It's Paramount. I thought MTV. Oh yeah, MTV Films. There it is. So MTV did have something to do with it. So and I never take off these stickers. You know, you can actually get like a $10 movie card. What was it for? Free inside, up to $10 off any movie ticket. A smart and thrilling time travel movie. And it's got a few twists in it. This I'm not going to really talk about that much. It's just a really good time travel film. And I highly recommend it. So definitely check it out. It's a 2-disc. So disc 1 is the Blu-ray feature. Its special features are alternate opening. There are deleted scenes and an alternate ending. I will say, I don't remember the deleted scenes necessarily, but the opening and the ending, I think what they chose for the movie itself are better. I'm glad they changed it. They must have had a test screening and they went back and reshot. Because as far as the film goes, it's fine. It's you know, it's perfect the way that it is. The alternate stuff did not help it at all. In fact, with seeing the new stuff, it kind of brought the film down a little bit. So we got, oh, here it is right here. I never used it. Well, I bought this used. So yeah, I don't even know if it has probably has an expiration date on it. This is 2015. You must activate this card by 8/31/15. It expires on 8/31/15. So there you go. And there's the disc. So you got your DVD here and the Blu-ray over here. Maybe I bought this new. I might have bought this one new. Maybe that's why the card was still inside. I just never used it. So definitely worth it. Really, really worth it. Check it out. Don't watch the trailer or anything. Just watch the movie. And now this is a two movie collection. The first one is not great. Uh um a lot of people bag on it and they were surprised that there was a second movie, but the second film is a prequel and it has a great director on it. So the sequel is considered to be, well, I'll say the second film is considered to be better than the first, and it's a prequel. So this is the Ouija collection, so 1 and 2, and so Blu-ray, digital HD, two movie collection, Ouija Origin of Evil, and this just didn't do well. But Origin of Evil, it's Mike Flanagan, who now works a lot with Netflix. Who did, Haunting of Hill House, and he's just done so much stuff now for Netflix. He also did, oh my God, I can't believe I'm blanking on Mike Flanagan. I love all of his movies and I'm blanking. He did the sequel to The Shining. Um, he did Gerald's Game. He's a big Stephen King guy. I mean, Mike Flanagan is probably if Michael Bay is my favorite like action director, he would be probably Mike Flanagan would be my favorite horror director. I love Mike Flanagan. I don't think the guy has made one bad movie, and his stuff is so good. Um, so this is worth watching the original and then the prequel just to see his. So I would recommend watching both, but definitely the prequel. Even has like the little girl who looks almost adult. I think she was in one of the Annabelle movies. But yeah, so yeah, this is a good collection just to have for Origin of Evil, and then you get Ouija as like a bonus, I guess. So the bonus features on Ouija, the Spirit Board and Evolution, Icon of the Unknown, and then those are Blu-ray exclusives, and then Adapting the Fear. Origin of Evil has deleted scenes, the making of, Home is Where the Horror Is, the girl behind Doris, oh, and feature commentary with director, co-writer, editor Mike Flanagan. So both of these are PG-13. HD picture, theatrical quality, sound. So anything that has Mike Flanagan's name on it, you should watch automatically. And these are on separate discs, which is nice. So Blu-ray, and then here's Ouija, and then Origin of Evil. In fact, I don't feel right not giving you. So, Doctor Sleep. That's the sequel that I was Stephen King one that I was thinking of. Um, so I just think this guy is good. He just makes so many. So for like Netflix, he's done that, which was the TV miniseries, The Fall of the House of Usher. He also did Midnight Mass, which is brilliant. The Haunting of Hill House, Doctor Sleep. Um, oh, what does he have coming up for director? The Life of Chuck. Ooh, don't know what that is. It's in post production. So yeah, so just to go in reverse, The Fall of the House of Usher, The Midnight Club, which was another series that he did, Midnight Mass, The Haunting of Bly Manor, Doctor Sleep, The Haunting of Hill House, Gerald's Game, Ouija Origin of Evil. Oh, Before I Wake, that's a good one. Hush is really good. Oculus, he did Oculus, which I'm surprised they never did a sequel to. Uh, he did one called Absentia, which is also really good. He did the short film Oculus Chapter 3, The Man in the Plan, or Plane, that the movie was based off of. See, Ghost of Hamilton Street, which I don't think I have not seen that. I mean, that's 2003. Still Life, Make Believe. So he is. Look at Life of Chuck here. Let's see what is Life of Chuck. Oh, Stephen King. A life affirming, gin bending story, or gin bending story based on Stephen King's novella about 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Charles Krantz. Karen Gillian. Oh, he worked with her on Oculus. Kate Siegel, that's his wife. Okay. Tom Middleton, Mark Hamill, Matthew Lillard. Oh shit. Mia Sarah. Once again, I'm on board. Okay. I am on board. Okay. And then the last 2 things here are DVDs, and they're for the Purge TV show. And this is season 1. They only did 2 seasons. They were going to do a third. Yeah, they were going to do a third, but then that ended up being the Forever Purge. So here is season 1, and I forget how many episodes are on here. It's 7 hours and 6 minutes. So this does take place after the last Purge movie. Oh, wait, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonus feature is deleted scene 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 episodes. And then bonus features on disc 2, deleted scenes, a conversation with the cast and crew, anatomy of a scene, costumes and props, and a table read. So you got all the stuff here, which is nice when they do this. Disc 2, and then. So I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed season 1. Um, but then season 2 is a prequel to The Purge. So this actually takes place before that movie. Not long before, but it's pretty close. Ethan Hawke is in the film. He does like a little cameo, and which is pretty cool, and because he plays the same character, so you know it's a prequel to the original movie. This one I enjoyed even more. So I like the second season better than the first. See, I bought this used and I bought it from a library because I wanted to, because it says money goes to the library. And then they put a damn sticker right on this. It makes me not want to do that when they actually ruin what's on here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 episodes. Here's disc 1, disc 2. Got like a bunny guy. And it does not show, I don't remember if there was any special features or not. So it says surviving the night is just the beginning. I don't remember if there's any special features. So I don't remember. And that's it. That'd be all this stuff that Michael Bay produced that I own. Now we're going to take a quick look here at the movies and TV stuff. So films produced by him. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Amityville Horror, Texas The Beginning, The Hitcher. That's with Sean Bean. I hated that film. I really did not like it compared to the original. I didn't like the gender swapping. I didn't. Yeah, I just didn't like it. And I just thought that they gave a reason for the Hitcher to be doing what he's doing, which I really hated. Knowing less is better. The Unborn, which is David S. Goyer, I could swear I own that movie. I searched up and down 3 times in my entire collection, and I could not find it. I know I own it. It must just be misplaced somewhere. Friday the 13th, Horseman, remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. I Am Number 4, which was one of those young reader movies, kind of like the Hunger Games and stuff. It was okay. Purge Anarchy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I saw the first ones. I thought the turtles were kind of gross looking. Just didn't care. I prefer the animated stuff. Ouija, Project Almanac, the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Purge Election Year, Ouija, Origin of Evil, A Quiet Place, which I liked both parts 1 and 2. Um, hated the kids. Hated the kids. They were like the Gilligans of the Quiet Place. Just get rid of the kids, and you'd be fine. The kids were so fucking annoying. The mom says, "Stay here, stay in the room. I'm gonna go out and find something." She leaves, and immediately they go in 2 different directions, and then she has to go find them. I don't know if it's shit writing. I do like John Kovinsky. I'm not really sure how to say his name properly. Loved him as Jim on The Office. I like him as Jack Ryan. I think he's a really good director. And he wrote these, I believe. The kids were even worse in the second movie. The first Purge, Bumblebee, which we saw in the last video. We did a film called Songbird, Quiet Place 2, Forever Purge, Transformers, Rise of the Beast. I've seen it, but I don't own it because it's just too expensive. I just cannot find a used copy that's cheap. I'm not willing to pay $20 for it. It was okay. It wasn't great. But eventually. The Songbird is a dystopian science fiction thriller based on the COVID-19 pandemic. So, okay. I like that. A Quiet Place Day One, so a prequel. Different director, though. So now it's officially become a franchise. And then one called Apartment 7A. It does not have a date on it, and it is a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. Michael Bay has also acted in movies. Armageddon, where he plays a NASA extra. Mystery Men, he plays a frat boy. Coyote Ugly, photographer. Double Down, extra. Bad Boys 2, crappy car driver. Bad Boys for Life, wedding MC. Other credits in Songbird, which he produced but did not direct. He is director of action sequences. Television, Black Sails, that's for Stars. Never seen it. The Last Ship, TNT, that I do want to see. Billion Dollar Wreck for History Channel, Jack Ryan, which is good. I've only seen the first 2 seasons. That's Amazon. And then The Purge, which is USA Network. Acting roles in TV, Miami Vice, that's way back when. He played Goon #3. Vengeance, the story of Tony Chimo, SLED or SLED agent. The Neighbors, he plays himself. Victoria's Secret, Angels and Demons, he plays himself. And that's it. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. All right. We have now gone through all things Michael Bay with me. So thank you very much. Thanks again for joining me. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Not sure what the next one will be. I'm still thinking for something for next week. So I'm not sure what that is, but something will come out next week. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't want to seem like I froze while I'm thinking. So thank you once again. Please like, subscribe, comment if you would like to. If you like or dislike Michael Bay, that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions, and I could pretty much laugh off anything. But yeah, I will see you on the next video. Okay, bye.